Hi, I am Margaret Reyes. So today we will tackle about Noli tangere and what is the synopsis of Noli tangere. So, what is Noli tangere? Noli tangere is the first novel written by Filipino patriot and national hero Dr. Jose Rizal in 1887 and published in Germany. The storyline goes detailed with the society of the Philippines during Spanish colonial period and features aristocracy behind poverty and abuse of colonialists. Written in Spanish and published in 1887, Jose Rizal's Noli tangere played crucial role in the political history of the Philippines. Drawing from the experience, the convention of the 19th century, novel, and the ideals of European liberalism, Rizal's offer a devastating critique of society under Spanish colonial rule. So, the synopsis of Noli tangere. The plot revolves around Chrysostomos Ibarra, mixed-race heir of wealthy clan, returning home after 7 years in Europe and filled with ideas on how to better the lot of his countrymen. Striving for reforms, he is confronted by an abusive ecclesiastical hierarchy and the Spanish civil administration, by turns indifferent and cruel. The novel suggests through plot developments that meaningful change in his context and exceedingly difficult, if not impossible. The death of Ibarra's father, Don Rafael, prior to his homecoming, and the refusal of Catholic burial by Padre Damaso. The parish priest provokes Ibarra into hitting the priest, for which Ibarra is excommunicated. The decree is rescinded. However, when the Governor-General intervenes, the prior and his successor, Padre Salvi, the embody of rotten state of the clergy, their tangled feelings, one paternal, the other carnal, for Maria Clara, Ibarra's sweetheart, and which Capitan Tiago's beautiful daughter, instilled their determination to spoil Ibarra's plans for school. The town philosopher Tasio really notes similar past attempts have failed. His sage commentary makes clear that all colonial masters fear that an enlightened people will throw off the yoke of the oppression. Precisely how to accomplish this is the novel's central question, and one which Ibarra debates with the mysterious Elias, with whose life is intertwined. The privileged Ibarra favors peaceful means, while Elias, who was suffered injustice at the hands of the authorities, believes violence is the only option. Ibarra's enemies, particularly Salvi, implicate him in a fake insurrection, though the evidence against him is weak. Then Maria Clara betrays him to protect a dark family secret, public exposure of which would be ruin news. Ibarra escapes from prison with Elias, helps and confronts her. She explains why. Ibarra forgives her, and he and Elias flee to the lake. But chased by the Guardia Civil, one dies while the other survives. Convinced Ibarra's death, Maria Clara enters the nunnery, refusing a marriage arranged by Padre Damaso. Her unhappy fate and that of the more memorable Sisa, driven mad by the fate of her son, symbolize the country's condition and once beautiful and miserable. Jose Rizal's Noli tangere tells us that we should reflect on our actions and beliefs of our country. The theme of the novel is to promote nationalism and to accept change in ourselves and still apply to us today. So who is the characters of Noli tangere? Crisostomo Ibarra, Maria Clara, Padre Damaso, Capitan Tiago, and Elias. So, what is the conclusion of the Noli tangere? Thus, to defend his people, Rizal attacked the most fundamental elements in the Philippines that bore the stamp of Spanish rule. The principal conclusion of Noli tangere are these. Because of a liberal Filipino illustrado is incompatible with the friar, he cannot live quietly in his country.